Meek Mill is facing backlash after leaked audio allegedly reveals a sexual encounter with Diddy. Speculation grows about Meek's sexuality and whether Diddy involved him in one of his infamous parties. Fans debate the authenticity of the claims.
You got someone. Don't you love when I come over?
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill is facing controversy after being linked to Diddy in ex-producer Lil Rod's lawsuit. In the lawsuit, Lil Rod claims he allegedly witnessed Diddy involved with a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, performed at the Super Bowl, and had a successful Las Vegas residency. Fans quickly speculated that the rapper in question is Meek Mill. While Meek hasn't directly addressed the claims, his responses online have only fueled further speculation.
He did not. It did not say Meek Mill name. Wait. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. Look, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper 5. That's redacted. Look, 5. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek, we were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit, but if you don't, you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the fuck? Meek!
I just want to be clear about that. But going back to the lawsuits, one of those plaintiffs that has sued Combs was Rodney Little Rod Jones, a music producer who apparently worked with Combs on his latest album called Love. Jones says he lived with Combs for a year and witnessed what he claimed was not only debauchery, but also illegal activity. In his lawsuit, Jones names some very well-known celebrities like Cuba Gooding Jr., who he claims sexually assaulted him on a yacht that Combs had rented for a holiday cruise in 2022. Other celebrities' names are redacted from the suit. For example, the lawsuit reads, quote, rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht consorting with underage girls, sex workers. Then in a footnote it says, he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Now, based on that, online sleuths quickly deduced that suit was likely talking about Meek Mill. He dated Nicki Minaj for a couple years between 2015 and 2017, and he was her opening act on a world tour. Once people decided that the lawsuit was referring to Meek Mill, these rumors started to circulate about his possible involvement or participation in Combs.
It's not just the lawsuit raising eyebrows. Fans have dug into Meek Mill's past, uncovering photos of him and Diddy arriving at parties holding hands and dressed like a couple. While this alone doesn't confirm anything, it contradicts Meek's image as a self-proclaimed gangster. Real street figures don't usually coordinate outfits with other men or call them daddy, leading many to question Meek's past associations and what they truly reveal.
When he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt.
He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop. This is really hot. I'm just saying it, baby. No, stop. Stop it. You set that up. Look, you set that up. This he's in the same shirt.
What do you mean he's in the same shirt?
I honestly was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro. It was odd. Like, this is some of the things that people say. Like, guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Back in November, Meek Mill released a video distancing himself from Diddy, declaring, "No Diddy gang." However, this only made him look more suspicious. Since his name surfaced, Meek has been obsessively tweeting about Diddy, unlike other celebrities mentioned. His paranoia has fans wondering, is he overreacting, or is he desperately trying to hide something from the public?
Yeah, y'all already know we playing out this motherfucker. This is real life.
Real life
shit, nigga. No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me.
Talk that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek. Meek Mill himself has been vocal about his name being brought up alongside allegations of abuse drug use, sex with underage girls. He has claimed online that his success in the industry, as well as his work to reform the criminal justice system, has made him a target. And Meek Mill is very active on X, formerly Twitter. He has voiced his thoughts about the lawsuit as well as the rumors. In September, he tweeted, quote, "From the streets of Philly to becoming a millionaire, to helping reform the system, to bridging a gap of billionaires, to interacting with the rap culture that results in success. It's a lot of people hating on me on the low. They don't play with guns, they do campaigns." And he also tweeted several times about the rumors surrounding his sexuality. For example, one tweet reads, "I have the right to say I ain't gay, and I'll trash anybody that play with my manhood, LOL." Then earlier this week, he put an offer on the table, a $100,000 reward for anyone who could figure out how he got named in Rodney Jones' lawsuit in the first place. He tweeted, "I want to hire an investigative team, $100K cash, to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill name to Diddy case. I also want them to look at who is powering the media involving Meek, anything to do with Buddy." And then in quotes, "something not right." And then he followed that up minutes later with, "The streets know what's up with me. That's not the case. We talking about business side, somebody powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill. Again, I got $100K for a thorough investigation of what's powering and how exactly my..."
Meek Mill claims he's the target of a smear campaign, insisting that people are trying to falsely associate him with Diddy. According to Meek, there's a broader agenda to bring down black rappers, and he's determined to uncover the truth. Taking to Twitter, Meek announced he's willing to pay $100,000 in cash to hire an investigative team to dig into every detail of his alleged connection to Diddy. He also questioned the media's role in spreading these narratives, hinting at a larger conspiracy. Fans were quick to respond, with one tweeting, "We all know Meek Mill, Usher, and Diddy were doing threesomes. How do you not see the correlation?" Interestingly, Kanye West has made similar claims about Diddy, arguing that black artists are being unfairly targeted. With speculation growing, many wonder if Meek's paranoia is justified or if there's something he's desperately trying to hide.
So let me explain to you why I stand by Puff. When I went against Adidas got my bank to freeze my accounts right before tax time. From the way I understand that, you evade taxes, you can go to prison. So I believe Adidas tried to put me in prison for not abiding by their contract. So watch this. Puff sues Diageo. A hotel video from 10 years earlier is put out. Now people don't like Puff. And then Diageo, they go in with the most insane media takedown I've ever seen, all the way to not just the media, but not allowing a person to get off $50 million. There's people with actual murders that are at home on bond, and not a $50 million.
Interestingly, industry insiders don't agree with Meek Mill's claims. Diddy hasn't been proven guilty yet, and Meek distancing himself so quickly makes him look bad. He and Diddy were once close friends, yet now Meek is acting as if they were never associated. This situation highlights the harsh reality of the music industry. There are no true friendships, only alliances based on success. The moment someone falls from grace, their so-called friends abandon them, proving just how cutthroat the industry really is.
Well, Meek Mill had a video recently. He was walking around someplace, and he said, "No Diddy."
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life, not ever disrespect me. You heard
That shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You saw that?
No, I seen it.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't really no Diddy your way out of that photo. You got the matching outfit with Puffy. You can't no Diddy your way out of that. But I guess it's a little disappointing is that it seemed like Meek Mill was an actual friend.
There's no friends in the industry, Vlad.
But it seemed like they were actually had a relationship.
There's no friends in the industry, Vlad. There ain't no friends in the industry. I think a lot of people, you see all the silence we hearing now? I think Ray J kind of said, even though Ray J's kind of going a little cuckoo recently, love him. But here's there's a lot of people silent. And there's three reasons. One, they got some skeleton in their closet. They're like, let me not jump in because I don't want them to look at me. Two, some of them was at these parties and they may have freaked off a couple girls with it.
Yeah.
And
or guys.
Yeah, or guys, right? And the third version is literally them trying to figure out, like, I don't want to be against this guy if he beats it. So everybody's been watching it. So they're watching it and they'll be like, shit.
A friendship, a real relationship.
Yeah.
But just recently, you see Meek Mill in Philly, and he's like, no Diddy gang. Does that surprise you?
It's the industry. Nobody's really friends. You know, when I came in this game, I thought everybody was my friend. And I realized that, you know, everybody's trying to figure out a way to, you know, take advantage. I wouldn't say take advantage. Yeah, fuck it. Take advantage of you. So it's like, when you learn things later on in the game, you'd be like, all right, cool. Fuck it. Damn, this nigga took advantage, or I did this, or this nigga swayed me to the wrong deal, or this person did this person. You can't blame anybody, but none of these people are your friends. You know what I'm saying? Management, lawyers, niggas in the entourage, none of these people are your friends. Once you keep that mentality, nothing will bother you. So when a motherfucker do some stupid shit or sucker shit or say some shit or try to assassinate your character in any way, you don't take it personal because they never was your friend. It's just all business.
I just feel like...
So nothing surprises me in the music business. And
Interestingly, reports from a hotel manager who oversaw Meek Mill's birthday party suggest he and Diddy were more than just friends. Allegedly, they shared a bed while partying, and housekeeping later found used condoms and blood-stained sheets. Former Diddy bodyguard Gene Deal also confirmed these claims, adding that people in Philly have long suspected Meek is gay. With more stories surfacing, fans are left wondering how much truth there is to these allegations.
The sheets were bloody, nasty. They found a whole lot of used condoms. And it was a Diddy party, giving it Meek Mill's honor for his birthday. I was like, yo, wow. They said it was disgusting the way that they left the place. So I know they got hit with another bill on top of that $25,000 and the different deposits they had to put down for cleanup and all this other stuff. It was crazy. It was one of the property managers, they had rented out a mansion. I heard about that whole story.
This kind of surprised me because Meek Mill, who seemed like he had an
He seized on the no Diddy move.
Well, yeah, Meek Mill, who seemed like he was actually friends with Diddy, down to the matching
They gonna
outfits.
rush him too?
He said no Diddy.
Yeah,
he said no Diddy gang.
No Diddy gang. You know, I guess you got to say something because they throwing him in there. You know, the bloody sheet thing came out. You got the other dude. You got the other dude saying he recorded the whatever he heard in the room, and you got the video of him in the pool, and dude, you know, Diddy talking to him the way he talking to him. So, you know, hell yeah, he better start.
Despite all the allegations surfacing, Meek Mill has yet to directly deny any of them. Instead, he's focused on claiming that black rappers are being targeted and that people are out to get him. However, he hasn't once explicitly shut down the rumors. According to Big Homie CC, Meek is staying quiet because he knows that if he lies about Diddy, the feds might release incriminating tapes. Adding to the controversy, Meek's Amazon account was allegedly linked to his Twitter, accidentally exposing a purchase of a dildo, which was then posted on his X account.
Meek Mill had his Amazon account connected to his Twitter. The man on there buying dildos and it's getting posted to his Twitter account. I just purchased this 10-inch dildo. So like, I really don't want to talk about Meek Mill. You feel me? I just don't think Meek Mill is a bright guy, period. Like, I just feel like Meek Mill is the dude who will end up someplace trying to be with the who's who and be like, wait a second. I don't know what's going on. So then, you know, you go on his Twitter page, you click on his likes, bro. You see things that he's liking. That's questionable. Would you come up in here with a matching shirt with me?
hell no.
Hell no. Ace, would you pop out with a matching shirt with me, bro? Style. Put that on something. You gonna pop out with? No, boy, it's not going like that, bro.
Would you let me call you daddy?
Hell no.
No, bro. I've been saying this for years. I say, man, these boys strange. The things they into is strange. I've seen so much. I've seen a lot, bro. So like with him, look how he responded to the situation. Not one time did he come out and say these things are a lie. Did you see that?
Yep.
He didn't say that.
He didn't deny it.
No, he didn't deny nothing. Because if he denied it, what's gonna come out? Footage.
So you think Diddy has footage on Meek?
For sure. He got camera.
These tapes are why so many celebrities have remained silent. They know the feds have undeniable evidence, and anything they say could be used against them. Several attorneys have confirmed that these recordings will be played in court. If you're caught on tape sexually abusing minors with Diddy, there's no escaping prison. Now, Diddy is desperately trying to have this damning evidence withdrawn to avoid the inevitable.
John Diddy Combs, looking to suppress evidence in his federal trial. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is back with the story. Good morning again, Aaron.
And to you, Michael, you'll remember federal agents from Homeland Security investigations were hardly shy when they raided Sean Combs' opulent homes in Los Angeles and Miami, guns drawn. The jailed music mogul now argues those searches and other searches of his iCloud accounts, electronic devices, and New York City hotel room following his arrest were unconstitutional. His lawyers argue evidence obtained through those searches must be suppressed. Diddy's lawyers say the government presented a grossly distorted picture of reality when applying for the search warrants, omitting certain facts and including salacious details from an unnamed producer that were never credible. Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. The defense is also arguing here his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, was a willing participant in drug-fueled sex performances called freak-offs, not coerced as prosecutors allege.
Will they be shown these tapes?
100%.
Will they have to watch it in court? Like during
100% in court in front of a room of people. And so that's the other thing that's awful. They are going to be watching basically porn for hours on end in front of people. So in front of victim one, whoever it may be, there's going to be porno played in the federal courtroom.
And victim one would have been made aware of this.
Oh, 100%. She's probably being told right now, like, this is going to be played in open court. Your sex history, your sex life is going to be talked about in open court. All of this.
And presumably then she knows that and she's pushing forward because she hasn't withdrawn.
But don't forget this. It doesn't matter if she does or she doesn't. This isn't the civil case. This is the criminal case. So she could flat out tell the federal government, I don't want to participate. And they can say, we don't care. This is a crime. Crimes are against the United States, not against them. Keep calling her victim one, but don't forget, she's a witness to a crime. So it doesn't matter if she went to them in today and said, I'm not participating. Their response, we don't care. Get your ass.
Joe Rogan and Andrew Schultz also weighed in on the Meek Mill allegations. During a comedy special, Schultz joked that Meek is terrible at proving he's straight. He argued that if Meek hadn't obsessively tweeted about Diddy, people might have already forgotten about the lawsuit. Instead, Meek kept the conversation alive, essentially confirming everything by refusing to let it go. In response, Meek tweeted, "The first time I laughed at being gay, but don't mess with me in real life, I may swing," sparking even more speculation.
Here we go.
So, you know how like, well,
you know what yelled at Kurt about this yesterday? He came in and he goes, P. Diddy definitely everybody and did this and raped everyone. And then we're like, well, how do you know? He's like, I read. Not really, it doesn't mean anything. You're always reading somebody else's numbers.
So but that's what you can do in comedy. Is that is enough to checkmate most comedians?
Yeah,
Because I read and he does read. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's just a funny thing to say because you could also be like admitting the ridiculousness of it yourself while saying I read. You know, because it's kind of an admission. Like, I'm not there. I didn't go to the freak off.
Yeah, I don't know where somebody goes, I went to one of these parties and man, P. Diddy was like, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go fuck Meek Mill in the butt. But like, that's never going to happen. No one comes out and says
so.
That.
If you're looking at that, what makes you conclude that he definitely was doing that?
Because he basically, the first time they ever met,
Why you be going at Meek Mill on social media then?
I love Meek. I
No,
always
you
tell
don't. You
Meek-
always talk about you love somebody.
I love Meek.
And be butchering them on.
When did I butcher him?
Man, you
I
know what
love
you said.
Meek. Meek, I love you. I'm the only one on social media saying he's not gay.
But you did say you have a hard time proving that you straight though.
I said he did a bad job.
Yes.
Which he laughed at. He laughed at the joke. He's like, this is the first time I laughed at somebody saying I'm funny.
You just like, so not as long as it's a name, you gonna go back and forth with him, huh?
Yeah, if it's somebody if somebody's using me for my name, I'm not gonna go back and forth.
Right.
But if it's big enough that sure, I'll do it.
Right.
Also, if there's a, but Meek did nothing to me, by the way. Like, honestly, he's really innocent in all this. And I do support him. I do think that he gets an unfair shake. I think he gets trolled a lot, and I think he's probably like a good guy. Right. So I always say leave.
Meek Mill may be called to testify against Diddy in the upcoming trial. Reports suggest the feds are considering issuing a subpoena for Ashton Kutcher, along with dozens of other witnesses close to Diddy. Given his past connections, Meek could be one of those required to testify.
And Puffy or Diddy have been friends for decades, and they've done movies together, they've hung out together, and he can't say anything because he's one of those guys. Remember, I did that story last week, like, where are all Diddy's friends? Because the silence is deafening. A lot of them don't want people looking into their closet, but Ashton doesn't want the blowback that he got with Danny Masterson.
Right, so pretty tepid in how they reply. Meantime, we're hearing Diddy's ex, Cassie, is cooperating with the feds during this investigation.
100%.
What more is she saying, Paula?
She's not saying anything. So here's the deal. She had sued him for sex trafficking, a bunch of horrible laundry list of stuff. And he settled. It's the one case he settled. It's the first case he settled it, I'm hearing, for around $30 million. However, just because you settle a case, you may have an NDA, but if the feds come a knocking, you better answer.
Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, claims he witnessed suspicious interactions between Diddy and Meek Mill. He also says other celebrity bodyguards from Philly are aware of their relationship. Industry insiders have long speculated about their connection, with reports suggesting it began in the early 2000s. Allegedly, their close bond started after Diddy took Meek shopping, sparking further rumors about the nature of their relationship.
Well, he said a Philly rapper. You understand? And it was redacted in the paperwork to that because, first of all, it had Meek Mills, it had Stevie J, they had redacted their names, and they had Usher, and they redacted their names and just said a performer of the Super Bowl and a Philly rapper. Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion, listen here, man. My dudes in Philly, I got some real strong dudes in Philly. They don't play that shit. And they probably embarrassed for the fact to see that Meek Mills, one of the street guys that came out of there, got caught up in this Hollywood whereas that he's dressing the same shit. He dressing like Diddy, hugged up with Diddy. I think that Lil Rod know a lot of shit, but I know this. Two men dress alike, it's just like two men laying down.
There was a video of Meek Mill, and he said no Diddy. His own man, who Diddy probably took him shopping for that outfit and everything else like that, who they had parties with, and he probably looked up to him like a big homie.
Yeah.
Is now saying no Diddy.
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life, not ever disrespect me, you heard? That shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
That surprised you?
I feel like Meek shouldn't have said that if he fuck with Diddy.
I agree.
Out of respect for you trouble or not, young. You don't go there. You ain't gonna hear me saying no Diddy.
Well, but you don't really know Diddy like that.
I know, but you know, I done met Diddy. I done, you know, met him a couple times. You know, had conversations with him. So,
Just
you know,
left,
he's somebody I look up to. So I ain't.
All right, just left New York City, hooked up with P. Diddy.
Yeah.
That's a real line.
With everything unfolding, other celebrities are also panicking. Will Smith has publicly distanced himself from Diddy, joining Meek Mill and Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Diddy were business partners for decades, yet now Jay-Z claims he had no knowledge of Diddy's actions, an excuse many find hard to believe. How is it possible that Diddy's closest friends, who met with him regularly and attended his infamous parties, are suddenly claiming they never saw anything illegal? If they weren't the ones present at these parties, then who was? The industry's silence is only fueling more suspicion and speculation.
The world we're in right now, it's really hard for y'all to like discern what's real and what's true, you know? And I've been seeing y'all memes and stuff. People be making memes. I see the memes. I said, no, some of that stuff is funny. Some of it's funny. But I haven't addressed any of this publicly, but I just want to say this very clearly. I don't have to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all their memes. I can stop all of that. I ain't been nowhere near no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own. Don't be putting me in other people's. I ain't been nowhere near that, man. I ain't did none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. but I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people. It's so many things people say, so much stuff, but. You know, that one, it was, your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Davies and Ross, which are good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled, they're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They're all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay?
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter, okay? I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots.
Hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden in sight.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
The only person still standing by Diddy is Kanye West, but given Kanye's own controversies, his support may not be very helpful. Kanye even leaked a call where Diddy admitted that all his friends had abandoned him, leaving him completely alone amid the growing allegations and legal troubles.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me, even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still in love, yeah. For real. I'm still in love. For real. It means so much to me. This right here is crazy. You be careful out there because they definitely trying to end us. You feel me?
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't do it. They ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat this and get next to you.
Yeah.
We gonna raise our families and become the kings that we're supposed to be. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
But words can't explain how much it means to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like being left with dead and only one person coming to do anything to get you. And that's the level of appreciation that I have.
With all these allegations, leaked footage, and suspicious past connections, the internet is ablaze with speculation. Is Meek Mill just a victim of a smear campaign, or is there truth to these claims? And what about Diddy? Will he manage to suppress the evidence, or is his empire finally collapsing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is Meek guilty by association, or is he just panicking for no reason? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this wild saga. Stay tuned for more. See you in the next one.